Long ago, in ancient China, a legendary figure named Shenong, who was known for his knowledge of plants, accidentally poisoned himself 72 times in one day. Just as he was about to give up, a leaf fell into his mouth. He chewed on it and felt better. That's how the legend says tea was discovered. Though tea doesn't actually cure poisonings, this story highlights how important tea was in ancient China. Evidence shows that tea was first grown in China around 6,000 years ago, which is 1,500 years before the Great Pyramids of Giza were built. Originally, people didn't drink tea. They ate it like a vegetable or mixed it with grain porridge. It wasn't until about 1,500 years ago that people figured out how to turn tea leaves into a drink. By heating the leaves, compressing them into cakes, grinding them into powder, and mixing them with hot water, they created a drink called mo chal or matcha. Matcha became very popular in China. Tea was featured in books and poems, enjoyed by emperors and used by artists to create beautiful designs in the tea's foam similar to modern coffee art. In the 9th century, a Japanese monk brought the first tea plant to Japan. The Japanese developed their own tea rituals, which led to the famous Japanese tea ceremony. During the Ming dynasty in the 14th century, the Chinese emperor changed the way tea was prepared. Instead of pressing tea into cakes, loose leaf tea became the new standard. At this time, China was the only country growing tea, which made it a valuable export along with porcelain and silk. This gave China a lot of power and influence. The spread of tea around the world began in the early 1600s when Dutch traders brought large quantities to Europe. Queen Catherine of Braganza, a Portuguese noblewoman, helped make tea popular among the English aristocracy when she married King Charles II in 1661. As Britain expanded its colonial power, tea became more widely known. By 1700, tea in Europe was 10 times more expensive than coffee, and it was still only grown in China. The demand for tea was so high that the fastest sailing ships, called clipper ships, were built to deliver tea to Europe as quickly as possible. At first, Britain paid for tea with silver, but when that became too costly, they started trading tea for opium. This caused a serious addiction problem in China. In 1839, a Chinese official ordered the destruction of large British opium shipments, leading to the First Opium War. The war lasted until 1842 when China was defeated and had to give the port of Hong Kong to Britain and accept unfavorable trade terms. This weakened China's global position for many years. To gain control of the tea market, the British East India Company sent botanist Robert Fortune to secretly take tea plants from China. Disguised and traveling through the mountains, he smuggled tea trees and experienced workers to India's Darjeeling region, where tea was grown and spread further. Today, tea is the second most popular drink in the world after water. From sweet Turkish rice tea to salty Tibetan butter tea, there are countless ways to prepare and enjoy tea, reflecting its rich and diverse cultural journey around the globe.